welcome back to my channel. Today I have a monthly March message for all of the Cancers out in the collective. Please note this is going to be a general reading, so it's not going to resonate with every single Cancer out in the collective. I ask that you take with you what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you are new to my channel, welcome to Eileen Into Spirit. My name is Eileen Rouse. I'm a psychic, intuitive, and a spiritual essence coach, and I provide you with guidance, wisdom, and inspiration every other week right here on this channel. Without further ado, let's get into your message, Cancer. All right, Cancer, you know the drill. We are going to do a 9-card draw. So let's get into it. What information and what insight can you offer Cancer this coming month, Spirit? What information and what insight can you offer Cancer this upcoming month? What information? Whoa. Okay. All right, Cancer, we are starting out at the 6 of Pentacles. This is about even energy. This is about giving and receiving. It's also about being very aware of where you are consciously putting your energy. This can also mean finances for some people. Some of you may be coming into some money. Maybe if some of you have been struggling with, you know, really struggling with money per se, then I really feel that this is really saying that those times are over. You're now going to sort of be, you know, coming into a little bit more money. I really also feel that that has a lot to do with sort of being open and a little bit more curious about how you're spending your money, making sure that you're not spending it foolishly, really tuning into that, okay? So we need 2 more here, and then we will get right into it, Cancer. So I want to apologize, guys, about my voice. I have been dealing with some throat issues. I have been going through a lot of awakening and ascension symptoms. And so my voice will kind of crack. So periodically you will see me drink because my throat has just been so dry lately. And I've been doing a lot of clearing and a lot of cleansing. And so that's that time, guys. So I just want to let you know I'm recording this on the 21st of February. Tomorrow, when you guys see this, it will have already passed, but I will let you know that right now the energy is very intense, and I've really had like 2 weeks of full intense healing and ascension and awakening and all of that. So even though I do this, guys, I still go through that. Okay, so Cancer. Right off the bat, first card up represents where you currently are. And as I mentioned, we're at the 6 of Pentacles here. So what that really ultimately means is that currently right now, I feel like you are, you're in this reciprocal type of energy where it's a lot of give and it's a lot of take. Again, remember what I said, focus in on how you are spending your energy. Where are you putting your energy? Really focus in on that. I really feel this is also a call to balance, and really sort of allowing yourself to really learn, really learn how you are really doing when it comes to your specific finances here. Because I really feel that what this is ultimately saying here is that you are at this point in your life where if you've been struggling financially and you sort of been feeling like, you know, things just really haven't been working out for you financially, I really feel that you're going to be coming into some abundance here with this King of Pentacles. But what I want you to really understand is that I feel like you're going from one extreme to the other. You're going from an extreme of really not having a lot of luck when it comes to finances, and then all of a sudden you're going to be coming into this massive influx of funds. I really feel that's for some of you, okay? And what I want to point out here is that it's going to be very important for you to learn. You're going to have to learn how to budget. You're going to have to learn how to be someone who has money, who, you know, you've only ever truly experienced an aspect of where you haven't had money, you haven't had funds, and now you're going to have to learn something completely different here. So I really want to point out here that when it comes to the Six of Pentacles, what I often reference is that it is important for you to truly recognize, you know, how are you really divvying up your time, your energy, your resources, that kind of thing. You know, Pentacles is about resources. It is about things in the physical reality, you know, things that we can physically touch, you know, whether it's your work, it's the money, it's your finances, that kind of thing. So it's really going to be important that you really see things from a very compassionate place. You know, as I look here in your past, when I'm looking at the Six of Pentacles, the Six of Cups with the Page of Pentacles, you have two sixes. So two sixes really means a lot of good fortune coming in. And I really love two sixes because this often references, you know, you know, six represents harmony, and it represents, you know, building harmony between, you know, relationships and partnerships and that kind of thing. But when you take the two sixes and you add them together, it adds up to a 12, which then reduces to a 3, which is about learning to balance between body, mind, and spirit, okay? And what I really feel that for those of you that where this is really speaking to finances and it's really speaking to monetary things, I really ultimately feel what this is saying is that, you know, whatever spirit gifts you, whatever comes your way, it is important that you allow yourself to dream of things even bigger than what you've currently been dreaming, but also remember that you have to plant those seeds, right? So really make sure that you truly understand how it is you're divvying up your money, your time, your energy, right? Because it's important to understand that when we are gifted things, we don't want to just blow it in one place, right? We want those things to actually multiply. We want them to grow and expand. And so it's going to be important for you to make sure that you apply your own intuition and you apply your own energy into creating things in a much bigger perspective for long term, if that makes sense. Okay. Your theme here is the Star. Okay. And I really feel that what this star is really saying is that I really feel that, excuse me. Okay. I really feel that with the star, what this is really saying is that you are wishing upon a star. And I really feel that this is about doing a lot of healing. I really feel that for a lot of us in the collective, February is really going to be that month where we are closing out the cycles of ancestral healing. Allow yourself to dream a little bit bigger. Remember what I said when it came to the finances, right? Like, so if you've been sort of manifesting that you want more finances, right? Don't limit yourself to a specific number. Allow yourself to dream bigger and bigger. That's really what the star is really trying to say. I really feel that this is about, you know, allowing yourself to sort of be proud of where you are, recognize and have hope that, you know, and have faith that things will pan out. So I kind of feel this is for those of you that have just been really struggling financially and you're like, how could things possibly get better, right? Because realistically speaking, logically speaking, you're really looking at things in a very narrow-minded way, okay? That isn't to say that you're not open-minded here, Cancer. You are. But what I want you to understand is that when you allow yourself to wish upon a star, you're not seeing things from a limited perspective. You're seeing things from a much broader, a much open-minded, a much larger point of view, right? It's all about your perception, okay? Now, what are you accomplishing this month? You have the 10 of Wands. I love this because what you're accomplishing this month is all of those burdens, those responsibilities, all of that hardship that you have been going through here, Cancer, is going away, right? What I love about the 10 of Wands is that it says that we have to allow ourselves to surrender, right? Stop trying to control the outcome of the things that are currently going on in your life. I feel that a lot of times when we go through hardships, when we go through challenges, when we go through obstacles, We often find ourselves trying to find solutions to how to make things better. And what Spirit is really saying is, let the things that are falling away, let the things that are washing away, falling apart, let them fall apart, because they're not meant to, they're not helping you. They're not meant to go with you into this new cycle, okay? Understand that any actions that you would have taken in the past that relate to your finances here, that isn't something that you are taking with you. You're going to have to learn something new. So that means all of the habits, all of the patterns, all of the things that you've carried on from the past or that have been passed on to you from before, you know, from generation to generation, are not coming with you. And so you kind of need to surrender to this, allow it to play out the way that it's meant to play out, and know that you're headed towards something better, okay? Now, what do you need to avoid? Okay, we have the Six of Cups here, and I feel that what you really need to avoid is avoid allowing your emotions to completely control you here, Cancer. I feel that, you know, Cancers are very passionate. They're very passionate and they feel so intensely when it comes to the situations and the family and people and circumstances in their life. And I feel that what Spirit is really wanting you to avoid here is avoid looking to the past, right? Avoid looking into the perspective of, think my life could have been so much more different had I done this, right? Don't do that. That's what Spirit really wants you to avoid. Spirit wants you to recognize that the things that you experienced in your past help build you, help create who you are today, right? You must learn to look at those experiences through loving, compassionate eyes. And so Spirit really wants you to sort of embrace that. Embrace the experiences and the journey that you had in the past, because it's made you who you are today, okay? All right, so what do you need to embrace? You have the Page of Swords here, Cancer. Now, I really feel that what you're embracing here with this Page of Swords is not only is it a new experience, but it's curiosity. What I love about pages is that it's a very young energy. And I feel that you yourself are having to go into this young energy experience where you're allowing yourself to be curious about things that you have never experienced before. And I really feel that you're going to be going through a learning phase. Remember, I said that earlier for those of you that has to do with finances, because I feel some of you are going to be coming into some money. And a lot of you are not used to having that kind of money, or you're not used to things working out for you that way. So this is where you're going to have to really learn to manage your own thoughts, allow your own inspirations and insights to really guide you on what the next step is, right? You're going to have to learn. And I feel that that's what you're going to have to embrace. You're going to be going into this area here, Cancer, where you don't have the knowledge, you don't have the resources from past previous experiences on how to deal with what you will be experiencing when it comes to finances, when it comes to money, right? And so I feel this is where you're going to have to sort of learn. You're going to have to learn from other individuals, right? You're going to have to, and here's the thing. I really keep hearing that for those of you that this is in reference to like your finances, Spirit is really wanting you to find a mentor, find someone who can help you when it comes to that, who can give you insight, who can give you knowledge, who can give you wisdom, and listen to yourself, right? Don't allow your own negative thoughts to sort of hinder you from experiencing something or allowing yourself to be curious into experiencing something new, okay? Now, what is the obstacle you're going to face? You have the Knight of Wands here, and I really feel that this obstacle is you really wanting to, because you're so passionate and because you really want to get on into this new journey and you want to really embark on this new journey very quickly here. I really feel that what this is saying is that you're going to want to just quickly move. And what Spirit is really wanting you to do here is it's wanting you to tune into your heart center. Really tune into your heart here, Cancer. It really wants you to stay focused, okay? Because when I look at a Knight of Wands, what I often see is I see very inconsistent energy, right? And I feel, Cancer, that for some of you, this could be that some of you will start something, you'll be consistent for a little bit, then the energy, your enthusiasm, your passion sort of fizzles out. And so what Spirit really wants you to know is that you have to be consistent in your efforts. If you have specific results that you are wanting to see or specific things that you are wanting to manifest in your life, understand that the amount of energy that you put into it is going to reflect. But if you're not consistent, then you're not really going to get the things that you want, right? I really feel that ultimately your obstacle here is consistency. So really make sure that the efforts that you're putting in, remember, surrender to the outcome. Don't try to say, okay, this is exactly what it is I'm wanting. It has to be this specific way, because when it comes to manifesting and when it comes to Spirit will inevitably give you something better, right? You may not understand it, and it's not meant for you to understand it, but they see the bigger picture, right? They're looking at it for what is the best outcome for you in the long run, right? And I feel that's a lot of times how we get messed up, okay? So remember to be consistent. Now, what is the support that you have this month? You have the Page of Pentacles. Now, I want to point out here, Cancer, that you have 2 pages, right? So I really feel that this Page of Pentacles and this Page of Swords is really an experience for you. A Page of Pentacles is someone who has been gifted an opportunity, okay? So for some of you, this is going to be, whether it's a new job, it's an internship, whatever it might be, this is going to be an opportunity that's presented to you. What you choose to do with that time and that experience and that knowledge is really going to show for you in the future. When I'm looking at this, notice how the Page of Pentacles is looking towards the King of Pentacles, okay? What this means is that whatever you are gifted this month, okay, whether that's an inspiration, whether that's a new job, whether that's an internship, a sponsorship, a partnership, whatever it might be here, Cancer, understand that what you choose to do with it can ultimately set you for life in the long run, okay? So this is about making sure that you ground everything that you are being gifted, right? How are you going to take that one opportunity and nurture it and plant it so that it creates more, right? So this could mean multiple streams of income for you here, for some of you. So it's really about focusing. Make sure that you are really focusing, that you're allowing yourself to tune into that higher aspect of yourself and dream this grand vision of what you're wanting and desiring for yourself, right? If some of you are wanting to become the next millionaire in your family, it is possible. It truly is possible. But how consistent are you going to be on the actions that you need to take towards trying to make that become achievable? What are the things that you need to do, right? What are the things that you need to learn? So your support is making sure, this Page of Pentacles, making sure that you ground, how you are grounding all of these opportunities that are being presented to you, or options, whatever they might be, okay? Now, what is your action this month? This 8 of Wands, okay. This usually references communication, fast, fluid communication. So I feel that for some of you, this is going to be, others communicating to you. If some of you out there have really been looking for a partnership, a sponsorship, something in relation to, a new job, like whatever it might be, I really feel some of you are going to be hearing some really good news, and you're going to be getting news. It's going to be coming in very quickly here. So again, I want you to remember that if you don't hear exactly what you're wanting to hear from one specific thing, right, that you've put out into the universe, do not give up, okay? I want to point that out here because I have the star with the Page of Swords, right? I feel a lot of times when we get disappointed, when we don't hear the things that we want to hear, or when things don't pan out the way that we thought, right? Like, let's say we decide that we want to apply for a specific sponsorship, right? And we end up getting notification that they've chosen to go a different route. And so they've chosen not to sponsor you. And you get disappointed, right? Because in your mind, you feel, well, the only way that I'm going to be able to achieve the goal that I'm wanting to achieve was through this sponsorship. So now I don't even know how that's possible. What Spirit wants you to know is don't give up, right? Continue to have faith, continue to have hope. Recognize and understand, okay, that what that means here is that Spirit has a different plan for you, right? It's important for you to remain connected to what your truest purpose and mission is, right? You can have everything that you desire, but if you continue to give up on yourself and only see things from a very limited perspective, and you're not allowing yourself to be open-minded and really see things from a much grander perspective and fully trust in Spirit, then you're going to not really move very far, okay? Now, what is your advice and your encouragement? You have the King of Pentacles here. Remember what I said. You're starting out at the Six of Pentacles, which means that this is really about the amount of energy. It's about an equal give and take. It's about reciprocity, right? And I feel it's about balance. It's about balancing where you are putting in your efforts and your energy and your money, right? And remember what I said, some of you are going to be going from this place where you feel like you're giving and giving and giving, and you're not really seeing the efforts. You're not really seeing what you've been putting in, and you're about to become so abundant that I feel that some of you are going to be like, how did this happen? Okay. Don't try to figure out the how. Don't try to figure out the when. Don't try to figure out the why, right? That's not important. What's important is for you to be in the present moment and allow yourself to experience what you are experiencing in the moment. Okay, Cancer. So this is your message this month. Let's go ahead and draw an additional card just to see what additional information and insight Spirit has from you. We are going to be using Rebecca Campbell's Work Your Light deck today. So let's see what additional information and insight Spirit has for you. Well, right off the bat, would you look at that? Okay, so here we have Akasha. Your guidance is divinely guided. Okay, what this actually means here is that, remember, understand that Spirit always has our back. Understand here, Cancer, that we may not fully see the big picture. We may not really see things from the perspective that Spirit has and what they're actually seeing. So remember that everything that transpires in your life, you are divinely guided. You are exactly where you need to be. You are exactly experiencing what you need to experience. And don't ever allow your thoughts or other people to sway you from that perspective. It's about being present. It's about understanding that the amount of effort and energy that you put into the things that you are experiencing is ultimately going to help you going forward. So, Cancer, this is your beautiful message for this month. I thank you so much for joining me today. I do want to point out, though, if you all are looking to get private one-on-one sessions with me, please look down in the description box. I do have an Etsy shop. There are multiple different types of readings that you can actually choose from, and they're very reasonably priced. So if you're looking to get your one-on-one reading with me, please click down in the description box and click that link. Thank you all so much for joining me today, and I look forward to seeing you next time with your new message. Namaste, guys.